Cupcake Central here. I'm going to be sharing with you a recipe on how to create some Christmas candy cane marshmallows today. So what you'll need is 3 cups of caster sugar, 1 1/4 cups of corn syrup, some gelatin powder. So I prefer to use the gelatin powder over the leaves. I think it's just a little bit easier to measure out. So we need 3 tablespoons plus 1 1/2 teaspoons of this natural peppermint essence. This is by Queen Fine Foods. Now I've got 2 colours, so maybe I might do a swirl of green but also a swirl of red. Use a paste, which I've got here by Wilton, or you can use just the food colouring by Queen as well. So we've also got a baking pan. I'm actually going to be pouring our marshmallow into this. It is non-stick, but what I've also got is some canola oil, and I'm going to be spraying that on so it doesn't stick to the marshmallow. A 3/4 cup of water, and this is actually going to go into our pot. So let's get started. You also need a thermometer, and I'll explain why later as well. Alright, so what we've got here is we've got all the caster sugar, so that's 3 cups. We've also got 3/4 cup of water, so I'm just going to pour that in. And there's also some salt in there already. I'm also going to put 1 1/4 cups of this corn syrup in. So now we're just going to turn that on, and we're going to put it on high temperature. What we're going to do is we're going to get our stand mixer. So I do recommend using the stand mixer, otherwise you can use the hand mixer if you like. You need to have the whisk attachment, and the first thing we're going to do is add 3/4 cups of water. So you don't want to add the gelatin to the bottom and then the water on top, otherwise it will get stuck to the bottom of the bowl. So you want the water first, and then I'm just going to add the gelatin. So we're doing 3 tablespoons plus 1 1/2 teaspoons. And we're just going to stir that lightly, just to let it soften up. I'm going to grease the pan so that it doesn't stick. We are actually giving away one of these amazing Kenwood titanium mages. So it is a KMM025, and it's actually a limited edition white enamel beautiful stand mixer. I actually have always used Kenwoods. You know, ever since I was baking at home and baking in my small kitchen, I had like a little Kenwood, and that's been one of my favourite mixers to use. And all of our kitchens are equipped with these mixers, and we actually try to do you know, small batches as much as possible, because we really find that they do create very good quality cupcakes. I'm giving one away, so for those of you that are based in Melbourne, if you did place any Christmas orders, you're automatically in the draw to get one of these, and we're going to be drawing that on the 2nd of January. So what we're looking for is 114 degrees. Now make sure that your thermometer doesn't touch the bottom of the pan. You can't have it more than 114 degrees, otherwise it will make the marshmallow extremely sticky, almost like a glue. Alright, so it's hit 114 degrees now, so what I'm going to do is just on a slow speed, just going to turn on the mixer. So remember the gelatin and the water's in there, and I'm going to very carefully pour this in. So you should see the little bubbles and the gelatin and sugar forming. So what I'm going to do now is just speed it up to a medium speed, and then I'm going to try to move it up to a higher speed. Now it's beating on high speed. It'll take about 12 minutes until it turns really nice and sloppy. Quite stiff, like marshmallow, or like marshmallow flop, if you can imagine what it is. The marshmallow done, and what I'm going to do is I want to actually make 2 colours. I'm going to make green and red. So I'm going to separate just maybe a cup of marshmallow, so not too much. So I'm just going to stir in the peppermint, but we're just going to add in the red colouring to a cup. and we're going to stir that through, just like that. So you're going to work pretty quickly. For 3 hours, and I'm going to come back in and we're going to cut them up into squares, and they're going to look amazing because you can actually see the swirls on the side as well. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am definitely planning to do more videos. I keep promising to do more videos, but it has been such an incredible year, 2014. Really looking forward to 2015. We're going to be doing bigger and better things, and really want to engage with all of you as well. So I hope you have a great Christmas.